Hi, I'm Scott Schubert, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to use the Fibonacci tools in Metatrader 4 and Metatrader 5, and then I'm going to show you why this is one of many reasons why I don't think anyone should ever use Metatrader 4 for a charting platform. Later, we're going to explore more about Motive Wave, eSignal, NinjaTrader, and TradingView charts. And today we're just looking at the Fibonacci tool in particular. Okay, here we're going to Metatrader 4. And I'm going to click on the Fibonacci tool. Interesting thing that some people do not realize, if you right click on that tool, you can choose customize, and then you can put other tools into your toolbar, and you can take some of the unnecessary ones out of your toolbar so that it's not cluttered with too many things. In case you look on here and you don't see the Fibonacci tool, but I think that that's a standard one, even if you get it right out of the box, it's going to show up there. So you take the Fibonacci tool and you just measure from the beginning to the end of a section of price, and then this is showing you the retracement levels, which can be used as possible target areas for turning points. And if you then click on objects, and then that Fibo tool will show up there where you can click on edit. So if you go to the Fibonacci levels in here, you can click on add, and right out of the box from the broker, you may want to add different levels, such as the 78.6%, which is not standard on here, and other levels too, positive and negative levels, that things that have been shown in some of our training. You can put any retracement level on there. The next thing that really is one of my pet peeves, and what a wonderful opportunity this is to rant about this, is that this is the Fibonacci expansion tool, and usually it's used to measure a correction such as an ABC, and then expand the target for the C. And here, if I wanted to expand and project where the last wave of a trend would go based on the first wave here, what happens is that this will not go past the 90-degree level. It's stuck right there, so you can't do it. Now I can pick this up and bring it up here manually like that. So guess what? Metaquotes as a company has been in business for a long time, and I know it's been 10 years since they came out with Metatrader 5, and they're still working on Metatrader 4. They come out with all these new builds. In 10 years, mind you, no one has ever been able to make this thing go past 90%. It's the most stupid, clunkiest looking thing you could imagine. Why would any company that claims to be in business not be able to fix this? That's one of the weirdest things that I've always wondered about with the company known as Metaquotes, who makes these things. We'll go into that in more detail in some of our future videos. And meanwhile, if I go over to Metatrader 5, when they came out with Metatrader 5 10 years ago, which neither one of these products has ever had. As far as I know, I've never seen any significant new feature. It's been the same for the last 10 years. They didn't change anything. They didn't improve anything. But at least on Metatrader 5, instead of dragging this, saying you click once and you click the second time, and then that enables you to drag this down here, and then this will go past 90% or 90-degree angle here, and you can drag it on up to a higher level if you need to do that. Just a basic thing that you think that any charting company would have for their Fibonacci tools. So otherwise, the Fibonacci is the same with Metatrader 5 and Metatrader 4. The retracement tool is pretty much exactly the same. The only difference there is that the expansion tool will go past the 90-degree angle. And so since Metatrader 4 is still being used and they still are making new versions of it all the time, build this, build that, build 1,000, build 1,000 and something. I don't even know what it is now, but none of this stuff has ever changed or has ever been improved. In any normal software company, for any normal software, they have a team of software developers who are right now building the next version and they're pushing to release it. And then it's released and everything is completely changed. Well, that has never happened with Metaquotes for anything, which makes me think, how are they in business? That's another thing we're going to go into in a future video. How is this company in business? It's definitely a fluke. But anyway, it's something that we have to live with because this has become the industry standard for free charting platform. And I have used eSignal, I've used MotiveWave, TradingView, NinjaTrader, and several other things. But at the moment, I always keep coming back to Metatrader 5 demo account, which is another thing we will talk about in a future video, why it's a good idea to use a demo account for your charting platform. And for placing trades for your trading platform, just use whatever trading platform your broker has without having to search for a new broker just because they don't have Metatrader 5 or whatever. Use a good broker that you like, and then use that for placing your trades. But for charting, for looking at charts, you can use a different platform. And one of the things that you could use is Metatrader 5, and we will explore why that's maybe not the only solution, and perhaps there are better solutions than that also. But Metatrader 5 demo account is a good choice for using for your charting platform. So that's how you use the Fibonacci tool to just draw a simple retracement and a simple expansion. And notice the big difference between the expansion tools on Metatrader 4 and on Metatrader 5. And it's a lot of fun to play with these charts and learn how they work and so forth. But if you really want to know what works in Forex trading or commodities or cryptocurrencies, go to tradingmastermind.com.